Bonfire Night, a fiery British tradition. In the tapestry of British culture, there's a night which sparkles brighter than most. Bonfire Night, often referred to as Guy Fawkes Night, is a unique British spectacle that takes place every 5th of November. For those unfamiliar with this event, imagine an evening where the sky is painted with fireworks and the air is filled with the scent of burning wood. It's a night when children and adults alike gather around enormous fires, often with a guy, an effigy or dummy, perched on top, ready to be set aflame. But what is the history behind this event, and how do Brits celebrate it today? Historical roots. Bonfire Night has its origins in the infamous Gunpowder Plot of 1605. A group of Catholic conspirators, frustrated with King James I and his Protestant government, devised a plan to blow up the Houses of Parliament with the king, his ministers, and much of the nobility inside. The figure most associated with this plot is Guy Fawkes. He was tasked with guarding the barrels of gunpowder, which were secretively placed beneath the House of Lords. However, the plot was foiled when an anonymous letter tipped off the authorities. Guy Fawkes was captured, tortured, and later executed along with other conspirators. In a response of relief and celebration that the king had been saved from such a grisly assassination attempt, people all over London lit bonfires. By the next year, the observance of 5th November Act was passed, which called for an annual public day of thanksgiving for the plot's failure. Thus began the tradition of marking 5th November with bonfires and later, fireworks. Modern celebrations. Over the centuries, the political and religious undertones of the Gunpowder Plot have faded, and Bonfire Night has morphed into a largely secular celebration. In modern times, towns and cities across the UK organise large public displays of fireworks. Children often craft a guy from old clothes and newspapers, which is then thrown on top of the bonfire. This effigy serves as a symbolic representation of Guy Fawkes. Though many young participants might not fully grasp the historical significance. Instead, for them, it's about the excitement of creating something to contribute to the communal fire. In addition to the fireworks and bonfires, traditional foods play an essential role in the festivities. Toffee apples, apples dipped in a hardened sugar syrup, and parkin, a sticky oat and treacle cake, are popular treats enjoyed on this night. Many families also indulge in baked potatoes cooked directly in the bonfire's embers, giving them a smoky flavor. Safety first. With the thrill of fireworks and the warmth of bonfires, it's crucial to remember safety. Every year, there are campaigns in the UK urging people to follow safety guidelines. Firework displays are best left to professionals, and if families do decide to have their own, it's imperative they follow instructions carefully. The same goes for bonfires. They should be built away from houses and trees, and be supervised at all times. Cultural significance. It's interesting to think about why Bonfire Night has remained such a steadfast tradition in British culture. In part, it's a testament to the human love for spectacle and communal gatherings. There's something primarily satisfying about gathering around a fire, watching sparks fly, and feeling the warmth against the chill of a November evening. However, beyond the allure of fire and festivities, the historical significance of Bonfire Night serves as a potent reminder of the country's past. It harks back to a time of religious strife and political intrigue, showcasing the lengths to which individuals might go to stand up for their beliefs. For many, it's a night to reflect on the broader themes of freedom, rebellion, and the fine line between treason and heroism. After all, one person's traitor is another's freedom fighter. Guy Fawkes, for all his infamy in Britain, is sometimes viewed sympathetically as a man willing to die for his convictions. Conclusion: in sum, Bonfire Night is much more than just an evening of pyrotechnics. It's a night steeped in history, layered with meaning, and punctuated with the simple joys of community and celebration. For visitors to the UK, experiencing Bonfire Night can provide a fiery introduction to the rich tapestry of British culture and history. For Brits themselves, it's a cherished tradition, a chance to gather, reflect, and of course enjoy a good fireworks show. As the skies light up every 5th of November, they tell a tale of a plot foiled, a kingdom saved, and a tradition born.